Hello friends, very good morning to everyone. I am Rutuja Ananda Mane studying in BA Part 3 with the subject Special English. Today I am going to present my topic is Objective Correlative. In the first slide we see the introduction of my presentation. Objective correlative is a popular literary term. It refers to literary description that depicts an emotion in the reader or viewer. It is employed in a literary work to describe a set of objects, a sequence of events, cluster of images, and setting which shall be formula of that particular emotion. If a work of art inspires the right emotion, the creator has found just the right objective correlative. And this literary term is first used by famous writer Washington Allston. In the next slide, we see what is objective correlative. The term objective correlative was first used by poet and painter Washington Allston. Objective correlative is a pattern of objects, events, actions, or a situation that can serve effectively to awaken in the reader an emotional response without being a direct statement of that subjective emotion. Objective correlative is one of the most important critical concept of that T.S. Eliot. It exerted a tremendous influence on the critical temper of 20th century. In the concept of the objective correlative, Eliot's doctrine of poetic impersonality finds its most classic formulation. In the next slide, you can see the picture of T.S. Eliot. In the next slide, now we deeply acknowledge about T.S. Eliot. T.S. Eliot is an American-born British poet, essayist, literary critic, dramatist, publisher and editor. Eliot is one of the greatest literary critics of England from the point of view of his critical writings. His 500 essays, occasionally published as reviews and articles, had a far-reaching influence on literary criticism in the country. His criticism was revolutionary, which inverted the critical tradition of the whole English-speaking world. In the next slide, we see the origin term of objective correlative. The term objective was first used by poet and painter Washington Allston around 1840 in the introductory discourse of his lecture on art. In 1990, T.S. Eliot gave the term a new meaning. He is associated with the formalist interpretation of literature. In the next slide, we see the criticism of objective correlative. Eliot's statements about objective correlative have garnered criticism. One possible criticism of the objective correlative is expressed by Michael Witkowski. Another possible flaw of Eliot's theory includes his assumption that an author's intention concerning expression will be understood. In the last, we see the conclusion of my presentation. The concept of the objective correlative and the criticism surrounding it make it an important consideration for writers, even though literary theory had changed. This is my presentation on objective correlative. I hope you understand this. Thank you so much.